Isn't that a shame? You should be ashamed of yourself not standing up. You should be ashamed of yourself. That is why I'm also asking you to end deadly sanctuary cities that protect the criminals and enact serious penalties for public officials who block the removal of criminal aliens. In many cases, drug lords, murderers all over our country, they're blocking the removal of these people out of our country, and you should be ashamed of yourself.
Isn't that a shame? You should be ashamed of yourself not standing up. Welcome back, everyone. We are witnessing a total meltdown of the radical left. During the 2026 State of the Union, the camera caught a sight for the ages. Ilhan Omar and Rashida literally screaming their voices out from the crowd while the rest of the room roared with USA chants. These two were heckling and making absolute fools of themselves. But did you see Trump? He didn't even flinch. He looked right past the desperation and called out the protected class who refused to protect American citizens. It was a masterclass in ignoring the noise to deliver the truth. Trump went straight for the jugular, calling out the Somali pirates who have ransacked the state of Minnesota. We're talking about an estimated $19 billion stolen from the American taxpayer through welfare and food program scams. Ilhan Omar was fuming in the front row, shouting, "Liar," while the president laid out the receipts.
Isn't that a shame? You should be ashamed of yourself not standing up. You should be ashamed of yourself. That is why I'm also asking you to end deadly sanctuary cities that protect the criminals and enact serious penalties for public officials who block the removal of criminal aliens. In many cases, drug lords, murderers all over our country, they're blocking the removal of these people out of our country, and you should be ashamed of yourself. And perhaps most importantly, I'm asking you to approve the Save America Act. To stop illegal aliens and others who are unpermitted persons from voting in our sacred American elections. That cheating is rampant in our elections. It's rampant. It's very simple. All voters must show voter ID. All voters must show proof of citizenship in order to vote. And no more crooked mail-in ballots except for illness, disability, military, or travel. None. And this should be an easy one. And by the way, it's polling at 89%, including Democrats. 89%. And even the new communist mayor of New York City, I think he's a nice guy, actually. Speak to him a lot. Bad policy, but nice guy. Just said they want people to shovel snow. They got hit hard. Wants them to shovel snow, but if you apply for that job, you need to show 2 original forms of ID and a Social Security card. Yet they don't want identification for the greatest privilege of them all, voting in America. No, it's no good. No good. Both Republicans and Democrats overwhelmingly agree on the policy that we just enunciated. And Congress should unite and enact this common sense, country-saving legislation right now, and it should be before anything else happens. And the reason they don't want to do it, why would anybody not want voter ID? One reason, because they want to cheat. There's only one reason. They make up all excuses. They say it's racist. They come up with things, you almost say, what imagination they have. They want to cheat. They have cheated. And their policy is so bad that the only way they can get elected is to cheat. And we're going to stop it. We have to stop it, John.
And it doesn't matter if the left-wing fact-checkers try to say it's only $9 billion. That's billions of your dollars gone while you're struggling at the grocery store. Trump is finally saying what the DC elites are too afraid to whisper. Our borders and our budgets are being plundered. The most powerful moment came when Trump demanded the passage of the Save America Act. By the way, if you believe that only American citizens should decide American elections, hit that subscribe button right now. We are tracking this bill every step of the way. Trump pointed out the absolute insanity of the New York City mayor's policy, where you need 2 forms of ID to shovel snow, but the Democrats claim it's racist to ask for ID to vote. Common sense voter ID is polling at a massive 89%, including a huge chunk of Democrats. The only people who don't want voter ID are the ones who want to cheat. Period. Trump didn't let the hecklers off the hook. He looked at the seated block of Democrats, the ones who wouldn't even stand for the protection of our own citizens, and told them they should be ashamed. The energy in that room was electric because for the first time in a long time, the radical left was being told no. Omar and eventually left the chamber while Trump was still speaking, looking smaller than ever. They can scream all they want from the sidelines, but the movement to save America is already moving past them. The era of the protected class is officially over. Trump is back. The war on fraud is real. And the truth is finally coming out in 4K. What did you think of the squad's reaction? Was it pathetic or just typical? Drop a comment below and let me know your thoughts. Smash that like button, and I'll see you in the next breakdown. Stay vigilant, Patriots.